tonight's the last night before a race, and we are preparing our runners for the race tomorrow. So basically, that would entail just sanding the runners, making them as clean and scratchless as possible.
During the week of training, a lot of times what happens is the runners, as you're running down the ice, from movement to the ice to the trucks and back onto the ice and things like that, they tend to get a little bit scuffed up, get scratches and stuff, and surface scratches. So what you want is as smooth a runner as possible to run down the track on race day. And then what they do is they actually, to make sure that everybody is even, they'll actually take everybody's runners and run a 600 grit sandpaper over them just prior to you actually sliding down the track. So even if you were to use upwards of 1,000 grit sandpaper and get a really fine polish, they're still going to go through and scuff them up to make sure everything is even across the board. Some of the modifications that can be made to the bobsleds is adding weight if the driver is actually below 100 kilos. So the way the rules are actually written is that the driver can be, as well as a ballast weight or additional weight, can equal no more than 100 kilos.
My sled is a bit different in that I'm using a foot brake. I don't have the traditional para kit, because with the para kit you have a handbrake modification. Because I am a double below knee amputee, I can use the foot brake. And the fact that I'm not using the para kit, which is an additional, say, 15-20 kilos, I've been afforded the chance to put an additional 15 to 20 kilos of ballast in the sled. The para kits for us make the sled safer. So in regards to a normal sled, you wouldn't have like the para kits. So what would happen is that the pilots would be able to slide under the cowling if they had to crash. Here you have people with spinal injuries and so on. So the para kits afford them a level of safety, because if they go over on a side, they wouldn't go on their helmets, they wouldn't go on their heads, you know. It supports them bodily with the belts that are strapped in the para kits. You have leg braces and so on for the guys who, you know, can't move their legs. A lot of thought has actually gone into making it as safe as possible for us, the athletes. So yeah, it's very enjoyable now. We just race.